it's Marsha. So I'm going to show you one of my favorite everyday looks using my Addiction Palette, and I'll take you through all the steps. So I'm using the Liquid Touch Foundation, which is actually one of my favorites for everyday. It's got such a velvety sort of texture. It's really easy to apply, and it's simple for every day because you don't have to like blend it or really do anything to it. It's almost like self-leveling because it sort of evens out all your complexion. It goes into your pores, and I've got a typically dry skin, and this just feels amazing on my skin, and it doesn't feel dry, but it does dry to a matte finish. And because it's a powder finish as well, I like to use the powder concealer brush just to even it out and let it set. And what I tend to do is just fan it as well. I literally just dry it off, make sure it dries, make sure it sets before I go and start touching my face or putting on any other products on top. So this is my absolute favorite, the Addiction Palette 6. As you can see, there's a variety of shades here. You've got some really nice neutrals, you've got nice sort of pinky tones and some browns, and you can really have a good time playing with these. So I use the primer. You don't need to use too much, but what you will find with the Addiction Palette is that they're actually primer infused. So even if you don't have a primer, or you've forgotten it and you've taken it to work with you, or you've taken it on holiday or out, you're still going to get a really nice what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to get a really nice pigmented colours onto your eyelids. Now, it's really important that when you apply the eyeshadow onto the brush, you just tap any excess off. Now, what I'm doing is I'm using the crease blending brush just to put that darker shade as a triangle in the corner and in the socket line. And you can see how I'm just sort of putting it in the corner and wisping that out into the middle of the eye. And it's such a simple thing to do. Like it's such an easy look. Literally takes like 3 minutes to do. Very, very easy. Now I'm using the blender brush and I'm picking up that sort of red shade, and I'm just using that as a transition colour. And I'm just sweeping that, carrying across the brown into the middle of the eye and sweeping it across. And I'm not applying too much product there because remember, this is an everyday look, so I don't want it to be too heavy at all. You just brush that in, making sure there's no harsh lines as well. You don't want there to be any harsh lines on there at all. And just brush that through. Now I'm using my Deluxe brush. It's a slightly flatter brush, but it's quite plump. And I'm going to pick up some of that gold. And what we're going to do with that, tap the excess off and place that in the center of the eye. And you can see how bright and highlighted that is. It's actually a really good product to use as a highlighter. If you don't want to carry too much products around with you, you can use the palette and you can make it have a multitude of uses. So I'm just taking that blender brush, brushing out any harsh lines yet again, making sure all those colors are seamless, and just cleaning it up, cleaning up those edges with my powder concealer brush as well. So now what I'm going to do is go in with that light, slightly pink ivory shade and just brush that under the brow bone. And again, that will just iron out any of those harsh lines underneath and create a nice highlight under the brow as well. Just clean that up again because you do tend to get a little bit of fallout. And then, oops, I think I need to sharpen this. So I'll sharpen my eyeliner pencil. I am rubbish at eyeliner pen, so I always use an eyeliner pencil. It's a lot easier for me and it gives a softer look. Sorry guys, I do not know how to use an eyeliner, a pen eyeliner. Now I'm going to be using my absolute favourite, my Epic Mascara. So this is our award-winning formula. It gives you super long lashes in one tube. It's amazing. It comes in a waterproof black original or a brown shade, and I'm using the black original. It is a brilliant mascara, literally the best on the market. Leaders in the lash game. So I'm just doing the other eye. No need to tell you how to put mascara on. It's very, very, very simple. Very, very simple. There's nothing fancy about that. You just brush it on and it does the work. Can you see that? Look at that. Incredible. Long lashes for days. And of course, my favourite lipstick, which is Fortunate. I actually wear this lipstick every day, almost every day. It's one of my absolute favourites. And they're so moisturising. I'm not going to tell you how many I've got of these. I've got so many. But as you can see, that's my completed look. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Addiction Palette number 6. And if you want to get it, click the link. I've included all the products used in an easy to access shopping basket just for you.